having lots of meetings lately. That's what we do to feel important about ourselves. We get together and have meetings about things. Because, we're trying to improve the website, so I want to give you guys the inside scoop on what went on. It's Wayne and Nick and I. And my wife joined us as well. And here's what we came up with. We started trying to draw out the website. Get these tabs. It's ugly. Screw that. What we're trying to do is make something that's really has a lot of information, but it's really simple, because a lot of the websites out there, a lot of the gaming websites, they throw so much crap at you. There's so many freaking links, and some of the hardware sites out there, they have so many links. It's like hardware, software, Intel, AMD, just like, and it goes all the way across the page, and then right underneath that there's like another row of links, and it just gets really confusing. And then categories, you've got RAM, and then over here there's like another set of categories, but these are like different categories like news, reviews, previews. So we wanted to make that a lot simpler for you guys. So we're going to try to focus most of our attention on the webisodes, which are going to be weekly episodes. We're going to be videos. We're going to have a nice video player on the website. And this is our idea for the home page. You see right there that large area across the top where the Earth is. That's a video player just waiting for you to click play. Gigantic widescreen video player. And directly underneath that, there's going to be a bar that goes all the way across to kind of keep the web player separated from everything else. On the left, we've got the latest blog entries, and we'll just have the blog roll right there. To the right of that, we'll have some reviews. And you guys are going to be posting reviews yourself, too. That's right. And you guys will be able to, there'll be user reviews everywhere, because this is going to be full of user content. And then to the right of that, we'll have just like a sort of a sidebar with all the latest comments from the forum and that sort of thing. And we're going to keep everything really integrated. Now at the top, that Raise the World, that's not the font we're going to be using. That's Wayne's handwriting. It's kind of a bubbly one, isn't it? Wayne's handwriting. You'll also notice across the top we have tabs. We're going to do tabs and try to keep everything looking the same. Now at the top we got home, and then we got webisodes. The only difference in home and webisodes is that when you click on webisodes, it's only the video player, no sidebar, and you'll have access to all the old videos as well. Click on blog, of course. There it is. That sidebar with the blog as well. Now when you click on the community, this is kind of cool. What we're thinking for the community is, well, of course you're going to have a profile page there, but unlike some of the other ones like Facebook and MySpace and that sort of thing, you know how like on that one you've got a profile pic. Whenever you comment anywhere, it shows your profile pic. But your profile pic is only going to be on your profile page, and you can get to this from anywhere on the website. Anywhere that you make a comment, if anybody clicks on your avatar, it'll go back to your profile, and you'll have all your information on there. I'll get more into detail on that in a minute, but you're going to be able to select a default pic and a default avatar. The avatar is what really follows you around. The default pic, like I said, just stays on the community page. I'll get more into the community in a second. We also have on the tabs, we got a Wicca, and that's going to be mostly about games and that sort of thing. We're going to try to import content as far as like every new game and every new piece of hardware that comes out. We're going to try to get that content filled out, just the specs and like a photo. You're going to be able to go on there and add content to it. So it'll be, user-generated content to be able to also start forum topics about each different game and each different piece of hardware, ask questions, place comments, and even your own reviews and review videos if you make them. Beside that, you'll also see another tab that says forum. Forums are going to look so much better. We're redesigning these from the ground up. We're not going to use forum software. We're going to build it. That's right. We're going to build the forum. And it's going to look a lot nicer. We're going to try to make it just a lot cleaner all the way around, a little darker, a little wider. It's going to look more like a real forum, and we're going to add a lot more of the options that we should have had in the first place, but I'm using bbPress. That's not a very good platform because it's in beta. So now we're going to be able to do all kinds of things that you couldn't do before. You can be a rating system for posts, a rating system for users, so if someone's a clown, you can just keep giving them a rating of 1, and then pretty much they're going to get in trouble for it, and I'll kill them. And then just to the right of that, store. I'm going to fill that up with all kinds of offensive merchandise. There you go. All the way up in the corner, Flash app. What on earth is that Flash app right there? I don't know. See that little square up in the main top? That's a spot for advertising. So all you fat cats, give me a call on your fat cat phone. And so that's pretty much how the meeting goes. I mean, we did a lot of talking and a lot of writing. And then I drew lots of stupid things like, what the freak is this guy doing? The guy's running. And he's got a whole plate of fire in his hand. And if he drops it, it's going to create even more fire, kind of like the fire that's on his head. That's a very important part of the website. Let's talk about what we want to do with the community. This is going to be difficult, probably expensive to build, but here's what we want. We want the community to be, think of it as Legos. When you're building a community, you're building with Legos, because it's all going to be different content boxes. And when you click Create My Profile, you're going to have a list of all the stuff you want, like pics, friend list, comments, blogs, just a list of all the stuff that you could possibly want, even a spot for your system specs, which we'll have a Java app that'll pull your system specs from your computer if you enable it. We'll put a check mark, it'll pull your specs. Games you're playing, all that kind of stuff. Be really, really, really easy to customize, and we're going to enable CSS and HTML so you can customize it. But here's the way it's going to work. You click Build, and it's going to go to a big grid with all the different boxes. And you're going to be able to resize these boxes and move them around anywhere you want. So if you just want 3 things on your profile page, just a picture of you, a picture of your computer, a picture of your dog eating a horse, because that's what they do. You just want those 3 things in the middle of the page, and everything else to be a really cool background with like StarCraft 2 on it or something, you can do that. That's good. That's what we're going to try to get going on there. That's my amazing rendering of what that's going to look like with 3 things in the middle. Or take a look at this one down here at the bottom. Let me scroll down to it. Sorry. There we go. Take a look at this one. You can make pages that look like this, because it's basically going to snap to each other. And we don't like that MySpace bubbly crap or that MySpace stuff where like boxes just float everywhere. You're going to be able to put these boxes together. You're going to be able to give them borders or no borders, whatever you want. In each box, you can fill in with whatever content you want. And we're even going to allow you to put empty text boxes there that you can fill in with HTML coding or that sort of thing. You're going to be able to do CSS for the backgrounds as well. I don't really know if CSS is going to be necessary for moving the boxes around, because I'm going to let you resize those anyway and do colors and that sort of thing. So we might not do CSS for that. So we might just let you pick a background and then build it yourself. Might be easier to do that way. I believe it will be. So that's what we worked on tonight. As soon as we finalize all the plans, I'm going to give it to Augie, and he's going to give it his web design team and call in some specialists and then charge us, $20,000, $30,000. That's what it costs to build a real website. I want to build a real website for you guys. We're going to fill it with some good content too, so who knows, get rolling with some sponsorship, add a little tab that says LAN team, and then we'll get a staff, and then we'll raise the world.